Good evening and welcome to Alibaba Seriously. I'm in a morning state, but what can we do? We were cheated out of the match between Man U and Arsenal. Cheated.
Two of our players were killed.
Yes, they kicked their legs, broke their legs, and left them.
Lukaku stepped on the last one, like, you know, Lukaku is like a giant. Right?
Yes, he's big like Yekini.
He stepped on his face.
And it's not good at all. What I'm trying to say is that this protest will go on. We can't let it. I think Fashola bribed them.
Yeah, I think so.
Bribed the referee.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
so
our opposition party was also behind this.
PDP was
I
or
think
APC.
Our opposition.
Which opposition? Okay. All right. So the protest is going on, but we don't have a CJN to judge the case now. Okay. All right. So all right.
Postponed already.
Okay. Now
we don't even talk anymore.
Now the other thing now, the other thing now is that after the pain of Serena,
yeah,
you know, it just shows that it's not the person that first calls police that win case.
Yes.
Because she was leading 5-1. The girl came from 5-1 to 5-2, from 5-2 to 5-3, from 5-3 to 5-4, from 5-4 to 5-5, to 6-5, to...
Wow.
Yes, that's our girl. They beat her. All right. But the good news is that Mikel Obi is back to Premiership. No, back to England. Back to England.
Can I watch him?
He said he's tired of He said the Chinese money was not very loud. So
he didn't even get to black belt before leaving China.
Then the other person left for Fenerbahce, Victor Moses.
Oh.
Victor Moses, yes. He's now in Fenerbahce. Everything
Maybe
is
he
okay.
said he didn't want to go.
No, when they offer you the cash, you will go. All right. So, and then who else again signed? Then the president didn't sign a football. He signed something.
He signed something.
Yeah, he signed something. Handicap, yes, the handicap bill.
Yeah.
The disability bill, not handicap bill. Disability bill was signed by the president into law. So you cannot treat them anyhow anymore.
Can't even call them cripples anymore.
No, you can't.
Huh?
You can't.
Some comedians will go broke. Jokes.
But you know they say you are one of their members, so let's just leave it at that.
This happiness, you just cut it short.
Yes. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the other thing that I want to say is that Agbalumo is in season. Agbalumo is in season. Anyone that has the sweetest Agbalumo in the world, because I don't understand. This is something, and federal government has to look into this. Anybody that sells sweet, no. People that sell it know. The people that sell the Agbalumo that is not sweet, they know.
They know.
They taste it, and then they get like 4 sweet ones and keep.
Yeah.
So when you come, they pick from that one and give you. Then you taste it.
Yeah.
Then you buy 1 dozen.
Yeah.
Then when you finish licking that one that they used to sample you, You get to the house, you start tasting it. You now think it's the toll gate that changed the taste. Okay, so it can be treated. I think EFCC can look into it. It's economic crime.
Yeah, no, it's fraud. No.
It's economic crime.
It's fraud.
For those that don't know the meaning of agbalumo, it's called monster seed in English. Monster seed.
For people in the south, I know they don't understand what it's called here. It means Odara. Odara, that's what we call it over there.
Answer. 3 presidential candidates said they are not doing again.
What happened?
I don't know. Ezekwele, Fela Duotoye.
Obi Ezekwesilis.
Okay, you know, I'm not close to her.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Fela Duotoye.
Fela Duotoye, did he say he's not doing again?
He said he's not doing again.
How?
The debate, when the whole debate.
Debate is not a campaign now. Debate is not election. Somebody said he doesn't want to talk. His strength is not in talking. Is it by force to talk?
He said they're not doing again. So we have like 3 major.
But one thing that struck me this last few days is that rich people always want themselves to be blessed. Let me tell you how. Rich people will borrow money from bank. They won't pay. Then the bank will be about folding up. Then government will now give them money to rescue the bank. Abi? But when poor people are doing business and the business is failing, nobody gives them money. So the best thing is to borrow money big so that you can't pay and nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Who will give you the money, Abi?
Thank you for this idea, sir.
No.
Our bank will see us tomorrow. The thing is that if you borrow money, I don't pay. You know I work with you, and you want me to put shame to your name, you will pay.
Yeah, I'll take that kind of shame. we and then a very serious note. This week, there's a man who cried out that his baby had a hole in the heart. He mentioned the account details and everything. So if you send us text message, obviously before the show ends, we'll get the account details and we'll send it to you so that you can transfer money into the account. They've been able to raise 10 million, I think.
Yeah, 10.2.
10.2.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get up to 15 million. So as soon as that is done, we'll also thank everyone. And so everybody that is, and this is money that some people drink in a club. Oh.
Yes, no.
Sometimes they don't even drink, they just pop it and pour it.
Yeah.
I hear one bottle of some kind of drink is up to 700 naira, 700,000. They just pour it like that.
Used to wash their phones.
There are some bottles of drink in your office now.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for staying with us on Alibaba Seriously. We'll be right back after this break for the full show. All right? Thank you. Thank you. And again, and welcome back to the main show. You see, creativity is something you can't hide, but most times you have to develop it to the point where it gets internationally recognized. My next guest is an architect turned photographer and has taken the art form of photography to a high level. And he's been voted the best fashion photographer in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, is it Reze or Riz?
You know, I get that question all the time.
Okay, wait.
Reze Bona.
Reze Bona. It sounds like a dish. So, Nana, what do you think? DJ Nana is laughing. Because it's like going to a restaurant and saying,
nice,
they say, what would you like to have? They say, Reze Bona with a little touch of.
It's like those who say I can speak Chinese, and you're like, okay, speak to me and say.
You mean you have no
chicken
Chinese
chow mein.
blood? You have no Chinese blood?
No. But if I go there, I'll just say, give me chicken chow mein. That's Chinese. I've spoken Chinese, right?
They will arrest you. They will arrest you. Now, first, how did you switch from architecture to photography?
I wouldn't say I switched, actually. It's something I've always done.
Before architecture came into the picture?
Before architecture, I've always
What was your first camera?
I've always been in the arts.
What was your first camera?
Canon, a 40D.
Okay.
Yes.
So 40D, then that means that was in 1995, 96.
No, earlier than that.
Earlier than that?
Yes.
40D. Okay, it wasn't digital.
No, it was.
It wasn't digital. Okay.
It was digital.
Was
It was
digital.
digital, yes.
Okay.
I was really into audiovisuals before
Okay.
I went into still photography.
Okay.
Yes, and then more production, had a TV program and all of that. I have a brother who is abroad who is a photographer, and he would take pictures, but at some point he wasn't available. So I decided, you know what, I'll pick up the camera myself
And
do the work. And
what device
here
do
we
you
are.
use now?
I
Okay,
still
so
use-
device is what photographers call cameras. Okay.
I still use a camera. I am
A Canon?
a 1D, yes.
A 1DX?
A 1DX.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I use now.
Okay, so-
And then
so-
sometimes a 5D3 if I have to travel, and then sometimes a 60D.
Okay, if you're
Yeah.
traveling,
Yes.
what 3 lenses you must travel with 3 lenses?
Well, 7200 because I do a lot of fashion and a lot
Okay.
of runway.
2.8?
2.8.
Okay.
I have a 50 1.2.
Okay.
Yes,
and then
I
have
can.
a 24 to 70.
Okay.
Yes. But when I do architectural, then I go wider. So, yes.
Now, what is holding back the development of photography in Nigeria? Not Africa, because some parts of Africa
Yes.
have taken it to the next level.
Yes.
Here, the biggest photography market is weddings.
Yes.
Weddings and birthday parties and all of this. So
Yes.
what is holding us back?
I'd say the mind. Really, it's the
Okay,
mind. That's
okay.
what
So
it is.
I didn't say abuse us. So
No.
Okay. Okay, so what is holding us back? Yes.
The mind, risk taking. Are we willing to take risks?
Okay.
Are we willing to give it what it requires? You know, that's really what it is about.
Okay.
I work here and I work outside. I see the difference. And then also, sometimes we just want to wing it. Oh, let's just do it. It'll be fine. We don't go into technicalities.
Okay.
We don't study
All right.
our lighting properly, our subjects and all of that.
Okay, so
Yes.
we're going to take a break, all right, and go to Abuja. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. That was the press release from Abuja, and it had to come on because from what we gather, it's just so that to calm the nerves of everyone in the country because of the very, very hot issue of the CJN, and it had to come from the presidency quickly so that people could understand the situation on hand. All right. But it gives me pride to know that, makes me very proud to know that when they thought of doing that kind of thing, it was on our show because of the viewership that we have. And we do brag that we have over 70 million viewers, and it's good to use the program to reach a lot of people. So there, you have it. Okay, so we were talking.
Yes.
All right, so why is the photography scene in Nigeria not so developed?
Like I said, it has to do with the mind.
Okay.
We have to be willing to take risks,
Okay.
study our equipment, know the limits,
Okay.
know how we can stretch it,
Okay.
and then we must have a narrative. Our art is meant to provoke thoughts,
Okay.
invoke emotions, and
Okay.
revoke boundaries.
Wow.
So if we have all of that in mind, then we'll set out
Okay.
to stretch what it is. But the thing is, in taking the risk, you must first understand what the limits are.
Okay.
For instance, if I'm going to bungee jump,
Okay.
I must first check what the length is from where I am. to
Whether
the ground.
whether it will stop.
If it's 90 meters, then I'm not going to take a rope and tie 90 meters because if
Okay.
I do, I'm still going to die.
Okay.
I need to add my height,
Okay.
subtract that from the 90 meters,
Okay.
then study the rope,
Okay.
and check the elasticity level of the rope. Because even if I take out a meter and that rope is going to stretch 2 meters, I'm still going to die.
All this for photography.
Yeah, so the same thing.
Okay. Now,
Life's principles, basically.
why do people not want to pay for photographic work?
We're used to getting free things, and we have a lot of people
Who do free things well?
basically, and they do not appreciate the art as well.
Okay.
If you appreciate
so appreciation
the art,
of the art and
Yes.
then the mindset of the people as well.
yeah, because that equipment that guy is carrying could cost 3 million naira,
Easily.
and you want him to come and shoot you for free, you know?
I told someone once, I said, do you know how much the Canon 70 to 200 lens is? And he argued with me
Yeah.
because he didn't believe that it's something that should be over 20, 30,000 naira.
No.
All right. So
No, they don't.
now,
Yes.
so how do we change these mindsets?
People have to believe in themselves first.
Okay.
If you don't believe in yourself, then you can't get anyone to believe in you. And if you do, then take your time and put your foot down on what you want.
All right.
For someone like me, I'd rather do nothing in the year. I'd rather shoot once.
Okay.
And someone else is shooting 100 times, doing so many jobs. People come to me and say, what are you doing? These guys are more popular. It's fine. The rest of the year, I'll use that to research. So when I do my once, I know I hit it once.
Fashion
rather than be busy
photography.
doing nothing. Yes.
You're the king of fashion photography, as it were.
Oh, wow.
So how has that grown in Nigeria? You were voted the fashion photographer of the year, 2018, and
Yes.
for Africa.
Yes.
So how does fashion photography help empower and grow that fashion industry?
I see a lot of growth. I'm actually impressed with the young ones.
Okay.
You're right. Even older ones as well are getting challenged. Even for me, I never sit down and think I've arrived.
Okay.
The moment I do that, I begin to die.
Okay.
You know, so I see a lot of growth, but there's still a lot to be done. We need to understand what it is we're out there to do. It's not just to make pretty images. Who is our client? What are we trying to sell? I might want to sell this outfit or
Okay.
shoot this outfit.
Okay.
But then there are different clients that I'm trying to sell to. It could be the model wearing it.
Okay.
I'll shoot that differently. It could be for the designer or the stylist or just for the set.
Okay.
So all of that, same
Will influence
piece
what
of
the
clothing.
photography is.
Yes. So even if it's just underwear you're shooting, bra and panties, it could be swimwear or lingerie.
Okay.
The theme is different. You must understand the background of it before you put that image together.
What
It's a
is your
billion-dollar
take
industry.
of the Nigerian fashion industry?
It's still growing. We need an
On
identity.
percentage?
That's going to be difficult. We do need an identity. We need to get to the point where
They say
we
this
grow
is African
beyond
design.
what we call African print, which is made in Netherlands or somewhere else. We need to grow beyond that. No, seriously.
I never thought of it that way.
And when they use it, we say, oh no, they're appropriating our designs or our fabric.
But they made it.
They made it. We buy from them.
Sir.
We need to get to that.
We have a question from the masses, please.
Yes.
Okay. If you are just changing lenses,
Yes.
I know the quality of lens differ, right?
Yes.
Instead of buying a more expensive one that captures closer, right? I can just walk closer to the object, or if you want to capture something that is far, or you drive, drive closer, then take a shot. I'm just saying because it saves cost.
Okay, let me answer that for him.
Yes.
If you want to shoot a lion, would you rather shoot the lion with a 300 fixed lens, or you walk to the lion and shoot it?
That's why I'm not a photographer. Yes, sir.
But he's answered you perfectly. He's
Okay,
answered
but
you perfectly.
that's now what he said is a problem with Nigerian photography. When something is happening,
Yeah.
press conference and all that, you see all the photographers in front of the table
Yes.
instead of use zoom lenses and shoot from behind.
Sometimes the amount of work they've gotten in the year is not even enough to afford the zoom lens.
But they work with media organizations.
Sometimes it's because the audience as well. You have bigger photographers with larger cameras, which are iPads or laptops standing in front of you.
Larger photographers.
Yes, because the mother of the bride wants to take the picture
Nana,
and she has
DJ
her
Nana
laptop
kind of people.
or
They'll
her
just bring their
iPad
phone.
in front. You know, so there are different factors. I don't really want to blame the photographers.
No, so
all
who
the
do we
time.
blame? Because you see conferences. Obama is speaking.
Yeah.
Trump is talking about the wall and everything, but nobody is in front of him.
That's
And
why
the
I said it's the
pictures-
mind.
The pictures are still high resolutions.
It's discipline. It's discipline.
How
It's the
do we
mind.
change that?
We have to change the mind of the average Nigerian. And that's why you're traveling abroad, you're going anywhere else, and everything is orderly. The moment you get to Emirates and it's the last flight heading to Lagos, then you see people rushing. Or they say to them, sit down. When you land, they're going to tow the plane, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as they land, people get up and they're picking. It's in the mind. That's really what we need to work on, regardless of what we
But
do.
most
If
of
we
those
don't
people
work on
carrying
our
their
minds-
bag and everything, I know them. I know where they're from. All the South people.
They're rushing because
They're
where they're coming from is far.
Because they want to catch a night bus. They can't pick one more day to say, okay. But seriously, now, so
Yes.
photography is something that is from the Sumi Smart Code, Josie, Diboye, and the rest of them.
Yes.
The Baba that was in Daily Times,
Yes.
who's passed on now. And people who have been into photography.
Yes.
Why do we not have a higher institution that provides that as a course, knowing that there are people who are benefiting from it as a profession? What's holding us back? Don't say mindset again.
No. For the same reason why everyone wants to go to university and you don't have people in technical colleges. I mean, it's a big problem in every other field, even with architecture, construction. Why do we end up going to bring tilers from outside Nigeria?
Cotonou, precisely.
Exactly, because the average Nigerian is in a hurry and doesn't want to take time to learn his craft and hone his skills. It's a sad thing, but that's the reality.
I think the laziness for photography
Yes.
must have started from Polaroid and that Kodak auto
The
shoot.
Instamatic.
Yes. Because if you've walked in the dark room,
Yes.
you know the value of pictures.
Exactly.
People who, so it means that those people should have in a way imparted the knowledge to this, and then digital cameras came and everybody thought that a point and shoot.
At that point, sadly, those people couldn't impart knowledge when the change came digitally because they didn't even understand it.
Okay.
Because even in Hollywood, I mean, they fought against it for a while until Spielberg decided, you know what, I'm going
to try this.
Yes. So that's the point where there became a disjoint. And because now it's easy to take an iPad and shoot an image, you become a photographer. We have people we call GYC, guys with cam. They just want to hold the camera and go and take pictures of whatever it is that interests them. You know.
The object.
Sadly. Yes. Okay. Yes, the object.
Okay, so now I would ask this question and then we'll round up.
Yeah.
What's the future like for young photographers in Nigeria?
It's amazing. It's bright. There's a lot more coming. I'm hoping we'll be among the people who will bring the revolution and change the game. I mean, look at what has happened with phones and cameras. It was someone who needed to show his parents where his wife was giving birth. And that wasn't available, and he worked it out. So that need, that desire, that hunger in us is what should make us bring about the new thing. But it's going to be easy.
Okay.
It's much easier.
How did you get yourself into the Grammy Museum?
I have no idea how that happened.
How would you not have any idea of how your
I'm not
picture...
kidding. I'm not kidding. I walked in there and I saw my images. And it's happened in several places. And you're told, oh, yes, you have this, or you have this in a book. And because the laws of copyright have changed, you know, drastically. And
okay.
So you get to places and you find out that
your pictures are being displayed
out there. So to be honest with you, I have no idea. It wasn't like they contacted me and I sent images, no.
But it was at the Grammy Museum, so you didn't complain.
Oh.
if it was somewhere in Nojo
there's some battles you choose to fight and there's some you leave. And there are some you leave.
No, yeah. Because if I see somebody hooking up my pictures in the Grammy Museum, even if I'm there, I'll look away. I'll say, okay, put them there first. And I'll take pictures. Well, beautiful work. Beautiful. It's good. It's good. And I'll be looking forward to having you come, if possible, train some young photographers. And we'll be calling on you very soon again. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We'll go on a break. We'll be right back. Good evening and welcome back again to Alibaba Seriously. And I'm trying to put it, a chef and fashionista in a way. And how are you, Soliat?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, let's go there first.
Okay.
You're Muslim.
I am.
Have you been to Mecca?
No, I haven't.
What plans do you have to go to Mecca?
My mom. That's the plan I have.
Is your mom trying to... Has your mom asked you to go?
Yes, she has.
How many times?
A lot of times.
So what did you say?
It's not like I don't want to go. I just don't feel like I'm at that spiritual level yet to go to.
Is there a spiritual level of being a Muslim? You do 4 prayers or 5 prayers in a day.
I'm not at that level yet.
You're not Muslim, Jared. You have Muslim parents.
But I pray. It might not be 5 times a day, but
Okay.
I do pray. Yes.
All right, so okay, fine. And where did the cooking knack for cooking start?
So I was a professional dancer for 10 plus years.
Okay.
And I realized that I can't do this forever, so I needed something a little bit more stable, and cooking was the next best thing for me because I've always loved cooking.
Modeling is good too.
I'm very short.
You are?
Yes, I'm like 5'3", 5'4".
Okay.
So
They use height in deciding.
Very
yes,
much so,
they
yes.
do. Yes.
Okay.
So cooking was the next best thing for me, as I'm very passionate about it.
Okay. And international or local cuisine or?
I like to do everything.
Okay.
Yes, I like to do everything.
What's
So-
your favorite Nigerian meal to prepare? If I come to your house now, if I come in and I say, Suliat, I'm starving.
Yes.
You know my kind of food will be different from his kind of food. I'll get to him later. So
Yes.
if I say, I'm starving, knock me something together right now, what meal would you make?
For real, with some bonbon, and some fish and beef and
Just ticking all the
everything.
boxes. Just ticking
She knows. She's not a leather.
She's not Elena at all. She's not Elena. She's just thinking. No. I'm just coming by. I'm not a suitor because the way you're mentioning all this is like if you eat now, you're proposing straight
Oh,
away.
yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What swallow is your best?
Amala.
Amala takes it. Amala and Gary. Which one is faster? Gary.
Gary is
Gary is
definitely
faster.
faster, but amala, ewedu, gbegiri. Oh, yes. That's my favorite food.
Favorite? Where is it?
It's there. Oh. Since I've moved back to Nigeria,
You put on weight.
I've added. Like they say.
Exactly.
I've added.
All right. So, why did you decide to pitch with Accelerate?
Accelerate was always a platform that I've always, I've had my eye on for a while.
Okay.
I pitched the idea to a friend of mine, Deji, and he went to Accelerate and they loved the idea.
Okay.
And we shot 13 episodes. It's called Off the Menu with
Okay.
me, Saliat Bada. I have some amazing guests, and it's just really, really
You shot 13 episodes
Yes.
and you were cooking.
Yes, cooking.
Hold on. And you didn't invite me.
See, the idea is that we just wanted to do.
No,
Sharp,
not,
sharp.
no.
Season 2 is coming.
Okay, I'm back on plan.
Where's no? So you know how season 1, we love it and we know that it's going to be a huge hit.
Okay.
But sometimes with these digital platform shows,
Yeah.
you don't. So we just decided season 1. Let's just hit them with easy content. Season 2, don't worry.
Okay. Who have been your guests on this show now?
So we have Omaomi, we
Okay.
have
And
White
she can cook.
Yeah, she taught me how to cook. Well,
Her mom cooks some of the best bangas.
we made banga that day.
You did, Abi?
Made banga
No,
that
no,
day.
I'm not.
And it
Omaomi
was
is
the
not playing with
proper
that banga.
traditional way, not the banga in a can.
No. Her mom, okay, her mom makes this banga and then she will grate okporoko. That's stockfish, and throw it in.
So
Exactly.
this is an international show. People watch us worldwide. We don't say sauce or porco. Once a porco is,
You guys should
Okay,
watch,
wait.
watch season 1. You should watch season 1. The first episode, Waje and Soliat are talking about what
She
did you?
cooks
What,
too,
there
yeah.
was a pepper that we use in Nigeria. What
The
did
black
you call
one?
it?
Cameroon.
Scotch bonnet. As soon as she said
Wait.
Scotch bonnet,
You can't
Waje was like,
you
no.
can't what?
I said Scotch bonnet because it is Scotch bonnet, but here we call it atarodo, like rodo. But I said
Waje
Scotch-
called that out sharply. What?
Scotch bonnet.
What?
No, let me tell you something. Chefs do that a lot. They let that name add prices. You
Yes.
understand? If they say atarodo, you'll be like, atarodo, you have 200 naira. What's that?
No, it's the same thing. That you say instead of saying frying it small, you say saute.
Saute, absolutely.
All right. So, what channel is it going to be on?
So Accelerate TV is a predominantly digital platform.
I know.
So currently you can get us on YouTube,
Okay.
and you can get us on acceleratv.com.
Okay.
So once you get there, we have articles, everything, but we also have like all these videos we've been creating for the past 2.5 years, because we're still young, but we're pushing.
Is it a 1 hour show? Or
No, 10 minutes.
15 minutes, 10,
13
15 minutes.
Okay, so because it's digital, you don't have that time, so it's just like
Exactly.
piecemeal so that
Yeah.
people can just grab what they want.
But sometimes what we do is we work with different companies and we can change the show from a digital show to a TV show. So we've done the same thing with Fashion Fix and our other show, Day Pass. So we do the same thing. We have distribution and we just kind of get great content made in Nigeria, talking about Nigeria stories that's reachable. That's
Because cooking is such a big deal right now.
It is.
See MasterChef Australia.
Yes.
And I watched the show one day and I'm like, these guys have taken cooking, they just took cooking to another level.
Absolutely.
it's magical.
And why can't we do that in Nigeria?
Because of buka, we're too used to buka
But why
food.
can't we do local food in an international way? Why can't we? And sometimes we can
Wait, you eat in buka too?
I said I like amala, we do and gofuri. Like,
Where
of
else can you
course.
get it?
Dude, I'm not gonna go to, I don't know.
You that just said saute.
My sister, if you have a buka, people will be bringing their eba.
No, but you know, you wrap it. You know those ones that wrap.
That looks like sausage rolls. How do you
design
prepare your
it.
eba?
See, when it comes to
Local food.
I like to leave it the way it is. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Let me tell you, the best way to eat eba is when they make it in the big bowl. You know, put the hole in the middle so that the heat can come out, and then you be.
Does that add
Do
anything?
you eat with your hands? No,
No.
you can't. You eat with your hands.
You have to eat it with your hands.
How do you feel when you go to a place and you say, let me add, resident, you eat with your hands or cutleries?
Both.
You eat with both hands. because you have become what you And then I think that it's a great. How can we now train a lot of our younger ones to take to cooking? What can we do to get them to? Because this program is one thing too that can help. But what other ways can we help to get them into cooking? Because fast food has spoiled us all.
Seriously.
Absolutely. And I think that's why it's important to have content like this and to have someone like me representing our generation, even though I'm a bit older, but I look like our generation.
You look like our
I look
generation.
like the sweet 16, but I'm not.
Millennials.
But you know, it's important to have content like
Tell
this.
me. I want.
I don't know. She has not told me.
My dear, we know you're not young. That's how people will grade to the show today. Our second grade.
Oh, okay. You know I'm not young.
I like that. Yeah. Okay, so no, the guy is going into Grey's Anatomy. Okay, so how do we get them?
So it's important to have content like this, and with this show, it's fun. You know, it's very entertaining.
That's good.
But you would go away, you know, learning something, either something new or something different, or you know, like you just taught me how to make by your own way now. You have to put a hole in it. So I just learned something new from you.
Because
so
if
this show
people,
is all about
you know,
that.
see, if people eat with hands, to get burnt is not a good thing.
Yeah.
So you need to let
You
it
need
cool.
to, yeah. I've been with some people in Bielsa. They'll cut the eba and be throwing it up, like just get it to cool down. You know that thing?
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, that's what they do.
that's what, I mean, you see?
That's what they do.
What they do, you are Bielsa.
Them.
That's what they do.
Okay, so, Beautiful would tag me on Instagram. Let's go. What's your Instagram handle?
Solely at Miss Badam.
For the show?
Accelerate_TV.
Yes, but the program itself, does it have
Off the menu.
called
Just
Off
use
the
the
Menu.
hashtag
Off the menu, off the menu.
No, hashtag off the menu.
After okay, all right. Then. Beautiful. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
Thank you. I'm going to come. If I don't get invited, I'll crash the program.
You're always welcome. You're always welcome.
We're going to break, and then we'll be off the menu. Right. So from Imo State to the world, he's joined the Beard Gang. When people knew him, he was Saga, and you are laughing. Don't worry. And then he felt Saga. It's not a very commercial name. So he changed it, and ladies and gentlemen, Bino, right? Yeah. We welcome Bino to the stage. Okay, so take it away. Take it away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. And now, hey. And then they call me by now, yeah. Now I realize how much you mean to me. And girl, it's obvious, 'cause it ain't hard to see. Because I gave you many reasons, girl, to walk away. Girl, you held me down and helped me change my ways. 'Cause nobody compares to you. See your type, no they get it part two. I would be a fool if I ever lose you. Let you walk away, girl, it be like taboo. See your type, no they get it part two. Girl, your type, no they get it part two. I would be a fool if I ever lose you. Let you walk away, girl, it be like taboo. Girl, I just wanna love you. Hey, never be the one to hurt you. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, always be the one to make you smile. Girl, if this is war, I am ready to fight. I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you properly. Oh my Lord, see the things where you did do. From your head to your shoe, nobody compares to you. I fit fight for your matter, fight for your matter. Me and you together like a fish and the water. Girl, you and me for me, my baby. See how you did drive me crazy, yeah. No, 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 no. See your body compares to you. Girl, your type, no, they get it back too. I will be a fool if I ever lose you. Let you walk away, girl, it be like taboo. See your type, no, they get it back too. Guess if I ever lose you, I will be a fool if I ever lose you. Let you walk away, girl, it feel like taboo. Girl, I just wanna love you. Ooh. See me singing on Alibaba seriously.
It's okay, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Yo, I didn't see you in The Voice. I didn't see you in America. Come on, sit down here.
I don't think it can look so good on you when you're bearded.
Where you're bearded, looking like Teddy Pendergrass with legs.
The only part of that song I can do is when you call your name. My name is Bino. That's the only part.
All right. So, no. Oh, you know him, Abi? Okay, please rate him. We've been trying to help rehabilitate him from Yaba left. What do you think? Do we on a ratio of 1 to 10? How do you think we can get him? Do you think we're doing well enough? Are we still at 1?
I have to be very honest. He's an amazing guy, but for 1 to 10, honestly, he's so amazing that I'll give him a -1.
You would.
What? You're fantastic. Like,
you know, we can arrange it that your voice will be cracked.
You see, he's violent too.
no. This guy, I saw him and I started fretting. I don't know. Every time it
Okay.
comes to
So you started singing from age 7.
yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, no, wait. We grew up in different times, right? Did you have time to sing when you were that age?
No, there was homework.
Can you imagine your mom come and say, sweep the floor? Say, that time we not get packed.
The conch no get part 2.
You know what I'm talking about?
And for church we run at that time, I remember.
You were in the choir.
No, funny enough, I've never been in a choir.
They won't
Never.
let you.
Okay, you know that time where we say, you know, it was small for Sunday school. They'll just say, okay, who here can sing? Come and do special number.
You
And
go
that
out.
day, that day I don't know what happened. Entered me. I just stood and sang, and the next thing, for real, in church, everybody became my friend. Afterwards,
Just because you could sing.
like I could see everybody became my friend. Every Sunday, everybody was, hey, Obina, what's up? Where are you? This, so come and sing
But that
for
same
us
thing
today."
happened to a guy called Bang Then. He said I want others. All right, so no, let's get back to the interview. And you went to school, your
Yeah.
parents paid money for you to read what again?
Metallurgical engineering.
Okay.
And you know, say, okay.
No, explain how did they feel when you now decided that?
Okay, basically, after secondary school, this is not me blowing my horn. Yeah, I used to be, you know, very good in physics and maths. So I was like, okay, yes, I have to do engineering and stuff. But then,
You are blowing more than home.
no, wait now.
When the siren, he
headed-
doesn't know
I'm
the
headed-
band siren.
I'm headed-
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm headed somewhere. So then, I just had this ginger man. If it's not engineering, nothing. It must be engineering. So I got into school. And, you know, third year, I think, second year,
It started getting hard.
then now, you know, I was in the hostel and every time, Obina, you have to keep to your books. Don't join bad gang. Don't go and do what I did not tell you to do and stuff. It was really tough because at some point, I started getting gigs because you couldn't hide it. Do you understand? It was tough combining both.
Okay.
But I went for a competition then in my year 2 and I won. So that kind of gave me this form of confidence to chase my passion, to
You won
chase
the
what I
car,
really love.
say it.
Oh my
You
God.
won, yes, you won the car now. I bought your first fuel. I can never forget.
Okay.
So then I remember coming home one time and my mom, see, I found I ain't been okay, sure you not just hold this one.
You gave her money.
Yes, sir. Not even money, large money.
She-
Large. In my
okay.
year 2.
She took it. So she took it.
She took it with all happiness.
Your mom is different. Wait. I want to deal with some. If you go home at the time you were in school and they were paying your school fees, and you say, "Mommy, take like 10K first," what will your mother do?
Where is this one from?
What are you doing? No, the thing is, the competition was aired, so she followed it.
Okay.
But you know that kind of, I don't dey tell this boy make you no really sing and stuff.
Oh, you
But I want
bribed
him
your
to-
way.
No,
You bribed your mom.
no, I had to prove to her that this was not some fluke.
Okay.
I wasn't distracted.
Okay.
I was doing what I love. It wasn't easy,
Okay.
but the results were convincing for her. So, thank God.
Nice. You see, bribery and corruption started a long way back. Influence your parents, and they will join
And
you.
we can never be friends. So, you know, people who know maths and physics, they are very wicked.
Yeah,
They will
I
never
don't
let
think
you
so.
copy. That's one.
No, but we can't encourage copying here now.
We can't.
We can't encourage copying.
I forgot your
Ah, you
name.
better encourage it now.
When you are not $10, what?
How do you think we got here?
Huh?
You know, some of us, it's not about copying. You need to know how to paste.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing.
You have the point there. You have a point. Well, basically, that's
Okay. Well done. So what should we look forward to? With them?
basically, I sing.
I know you sing
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro and the rest of.
Yeah.
What is next? What's next?
I have an EP coming out soon, and basically
How many songs?
7 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All ballads.
No ballad, just like a fusion of an embodiment of what I do, like this is all of vinyl because I'm not strictly R&B.
Okay, you're not limited to
I'm
R&B.
not limited.
So you do
But
high
my
life
major,
kind of.
yes, my major is R&B.
Okay.
And I write songs too, and I do weddings. So basically,
Hey, no, they call you wedding singer.
yes, I'm a wedding singer.
Okay.
So basically, what I do
But
is...
you're married now.
No, I'm single.
So why are you
I'm married
singing to people
Jesus.
to marry?
Satan, leave me alone.
All right. So no, you have a teammate here. He's not married as well. And but we like your progress. We'll be following it up.
Thank you so much.
And when the album drops, let us know.
Thank you so much.
And,
Thank you
and
for
then
having
let
me.
us have videos so that we can play them on the show.
Thank
All
you
right?
so much. Thank you so much.
We'll be back. All right. Good evening and welcome again to Alibaba Seriously, and we're on the home stretch. You know, every now and then I come across great talent, and I've started to notice that there are a bunch of talents that come out of Jos and Middle Belt that come that come to Lagos and just blow us away. And but that's not what we're going to talk about today. It is that we need to begin to document a lot of our artists, document our artists, their journey so far, their progress, their pitfalls, the challenges, and how they overcame a lot of all those things, because it then forms a bulk of the platform that people can then read, understand, and then grow their own careers as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not that hard, but Oleku, there's a guy here who is the man who stormed the scene with Oleku, tell me something way I know if you do. And ladies and gentlemen, Ice Prince the man.
Yo, what's
How are
up?
you,
What's
bro?
up? I'm good, man. I'm good. Feels good to
Been
be
a
here.
while.
Boss, I know, man.
Been
Good
a
to see
while.
you. I know.
And while we're waiting for you to drop an album, you drop a book.
Yeah, I've been working on that for 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so why did you think of doing a book?
Because my story is an inspiring story, and I feel like my story is the Nigerian dream, a real Nigerian dream, and it needs to be told. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's going to tell it for me, I have to tell it myself. So yeah, we had to come with a book called The Nigerian Dream. Yeah.
And it's good that you have this, and you co-authored this with.
Vanye Beha.
See, you need to just shorten this name so that we can all rest.
I need people to ask questions about the name. That's why it's there.
Okay, so you deliberately left the name so that
Yeah.
people will
I
ask
want them to
questions.
ask.
Okay.
And plus, it's a truly Nigerian name. Yeah, it's a T name.
Nice.
Yes, boss.
This name is not cool.
It's Nigerian.
Okay. So Nigerian Dream.
Yes, boss.
What were the challenges for you?
I think a lot of the challenges came from opening up.
Okay.
Opening up and being sincere about so many things and telling the truth about my real story, you know what I mean? That was a little bit challenging. Apart from that, the other challenges was him finding me and, you know, actually
trouble
sitting-
you.
I mean, I was the
Like
big trouble. I was the real trouble because I was hardly around. I'm hardly, you know, in one place, but he's been able to be patient with me for 4 years now, and we're able to make it happen.
4 years is not patience, though. because truly you should have gotten him down 1 month.
Yeah, but that's why it took long.
It's not as hard as it's making it seem, to be honest.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
It was an easy process, but it was a long process.
Okay.
So yes, it could have been done in a month, but the truth about the matter is, after every interview, after every session, when he read what we had written down,
He will say he wants to
he
add
had
to it.
something else he wanted to say.
Okay.
And I needed
Yeah.
to keep listening to him talk about different things and see if his opinions will change
Okay.
or if they would remain the same.
To corroborate the story that you are taking down before.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's why it took so long, and because we wanted to make sure that it was something that was worthwhile. Like we didn't want
Okay.
to bring out something and then it would not meet up to his standard, which is quite high.
Beautiful. Now there's so many. I just went through the contents now. I like books.
I'm glad you do, boss. And please, I want to use the opportunity to encourage reading. Amongst, I realize that a lot of my mates are not really into books, don't like reading. But yeah, if you're watching this, please, reading is the coolest thing ever, and I think you should pick up a book.
and tell them that paper is not always Rizla.
Punchline! Alibaba dog bars.
Yeah, but because now, first, let me get back to this. How were you discovered? A lot of people would not have known because Oleku hit us.
Yeah.
And
I know.
and every time I go do, you get back to how you were discovered, but every time I go do a show in the north, once the DJ hits that, Aboki is my guy, and I say, it then hits me that this guy is really from this zone.
Yeah, I'm from Jos. Both parents are from Plateau State. I was born in Mina, but I grew up, spent my whole life in Jos.
Okay.
And I was discovered by M.I.
Okay.
M.I. Abaga, the great. We literally grew up together in the same church. I used to sing in a choir where M.I. was the choir leader.
You.
Literally, basically. Yeah. To cut the long story short, M.I. did.
Okay.
Literally.
Wow.
No long story.
No long story.
No long story.
With M, there's no long T.
No. So when he found you, sometimes it's harder to work with people who find you and decide they want to grow you.
Yeah.
What was the process like? How did you integrate with him? How did you meet him? And
He's
from Jos too?
Yeah, no, he's from Taraba, but he was born and brought up in Jos.
Okay.
For me, it was easy to follow him because, I'm beyond just being his friend, I'm like a younger brother to him, you know what I mean? I'm like an adopted child to his parents as well. His parents are my parents.
Okay.
I'm an orphan. Both parents of mine are not alive anymore.
Okay.
But M's parents have really played, a very key parental role in my life. So it was easy for me to follow him,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, what should we expect from you in the next... Now, this book is dropped.
Yeah.
Right? People will now get this book and say, this is deep.
Yeah.
What's next?
I mean, what's next is stay within the music, you know what I mean? First off, I'm a musician before an author or a writer. I write music, but not necessarily
books. You're a poet too.
Exactly. So I'm going back to, releasing more music. But something major that I think my fans should look out for is also a movie. There's also a movie that
you acted in or produced?
I didn't act in, but I co-produced. And
Okay.
the movie is literally my story.
Okay.
Again, it's a story of a boy called Panshak Zamani, who came out of Jos and made it to Lagos with his brothers and made music and, made an impact. And the movie was produced by Gbenra Ajibade, who did an amazing job on that movie.
Okay.
My mom was played by Ireti Doyle, which was another amazing honor for me to have her in that movie.
Okay.
But yeah, that's something that my fans should look forward to.
What date should we be looking at? Are they editing now?
Yes, we're 90% done with the movie.
Okay.
But hopefully before the year rounds up, we'll find a perfect time to put it out.
Okay, beautiful. What?
Sir, because the book was written by a rapper, so when you are reading it, you don't rap it, you understand? It's an R&B format. You just slow down and read it, so you understand?
All right. Well, should we take a break before we go to the toast? Or okay. Can we have our drinks, please, Ruth? Let's have our drinks. Let's toast to Arsenal. Okay, no, sorry. We have said we're going to toast.
Let's do it like we do it in the DA.
We'll toast to Pastor Paul. We'll toast to Pastor Paul Adefarasi, whose birthday was yesterday. The Swagalicious pastor. All right.
You need to see the way pastors they drag you now. It's my church member. No, it's my church member. But you were with us, sir.
I'm a free spirit.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a free spirit.
You belong to nobody.
I belong to
So
God.
free spirits really don't believe in God?
No, because they float everywhere.
They're just free.
Yeah, you're
They
free.
worship-
Freestyle things.
They worship the Old Testament stuff.
Yes, they don't pay 10%. They're free.
Thank you.
That's why we're free.
Free.
Hiding. God. All right. So the other guys don't have, huh? Okay. Nana, what are you going to play for us today? DJ Nana is our resident DJ, and she's been on the wheels of steel. Okay.
Shout out to Nana, man. Africa's
Nana.
#1.
Yeah. DJ Nana. DJ Nana.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Are we good? So, ladies and gentlemen, to Pastor Paul Adefarasi. Toast. Cheers. Cheers. And
More
then,
life.
now this one is to the former captain of the Super Eagles who just joined Middlesbrough. Yeah,
Ah.
and well, I spoke with
Who
him.
was my senior in secondary school, by the way?
Oh, okay.
In Jos,
Okay.
yes.
So I played football with him every time he comes back with Yobo and the rest of them. But the thing is that I asked him, I said, why did you leave China? He said the yen drops when you exchange. But the pound is still, the pound is up. Whether it's Division 1, Division 2, the pound is stronger. Yeah, it's the only currency with a surname, pound sterling. Yeah. All right. So that's all right. So DJ Nana, mix us up.
Cheers, everybody. Thank
All right, guys, that's our show. Thank you. That's our show. Until next week. Have a wonderful week. God bless you.
Make you my wife. I no need to lie. If you no good day, and if I get chance for you, I'll come through for you. You go know my plan for you. If you no good day, I'll give you my life, and I go dash you my rights. Me and take love, no they mix, girl. Just like a Coke and Sprite. You know say bad man a G for life. Got all my G's on ice. Me I'm too bad, you already know. Man I steady feel alright. Girl I know you remember. The last time when we did.
Listen.